Parents and children of all ages, the Colleton County Memorial Library presents Homeschool Action.
Come on everybody, friends one and all, let's come together, let's break down those walls. We're gonna listen and we're gonna learn, having fun all the way. Somebody said, let's listen, learn together. Let's listen, learn forever. Let's read and learn. Hello, boys and girls. We're excited that the Scott family has invited us into their kitchen. So let's listen to see how they cook together.
Hi, my name is Asa Scott. I'm a forage from Colleton County.
My name is Jason Scott. I'm forage from Colleton County.
Today we're in Carnival Candy Apples. It only takes 40 minutes. 12 apples, red or green. 12 popsicle sticks. 3 cups of sugar. I have a cup of light corn syrup. A cup of water. And a half a teaspoon of red food coloring.
And all you need is Colleton County apples. With fall coming, we chose candy apples for our apple recipe for this month's sweet treat. Wash apples, insert sticks, and set aside. Combine sugar, corn syrup, and water in a saucepan over medium heat. Bring to a boil and remove from heat. Add food coloring, then clip apples one by one. We hope you enjoy your Carnival Candy Apple recipe and hope to see you at the drive-through state fair.
Goodbye.
Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, homeschoolers. We're here with Miss Jessica, and Miss Jessica, I'm excited about today's lesson. We're talking about writing.
Yes,
that's
we
one of my
are.
hobbies.
Oh, I know you do, because I've seen the books that you've written.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
But that's a way to communicate with others.
Okay. All right, so Miss Jessica, I see capitalization and punctuation. Are we going to deal with that today?
We're dealing with that today because that's part of correct writing.
Well, guess what? That's one of my main problems. Whenever I'm writing, I always wonder, what should I capitalize? Should I capitalize this in the middle of the sentence? Should I capitalize that? Is this punctuation the best one? And you want to know a secret? Boys and girls, I'm telling you the secret too. I get confused with a colon and a semicolon. So I hope you're going to deal with that today.
Yes, we are. More information about how to write correctly.
I love
We
it.
have our title, capitalization and punctuation, and then it's followed by 2 dots. Those 2 dots, one right over the other, that's a colon. And that sort of lets us know we're going to be looking at a list. Either a list of individual items or a list, as we have here, of sentences.
Okay, so a colon is usually followed by
A list.
a list of items or
That's right.
things
That's right.
or people for
Or
that
people.
matter.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Miss Jessica. All right, let's go.
Okay. We have ways of denoting how we say things. Every time we talk, we either pause or we come to a complete stop before we start saying something else.
That's true.
And punctuation are really our road signs showing when we pause,
Okay.
when we stop, when we're excited,
Yeah.
and when we string complete thoughts together
Or ask a question.
or ask a question. So they tell us how we are to read things if we're reading aloud,
Okay.
where the writer wants us to pause or to stop or to realize that there's a question there, not a statement.
Gotcha. All right, let's go with our first sentence.
Our first sentence is Emily reads a story. Clifford scratches. Who's Clifford? Here's Clifford. So while his mistress is reading, he's probably laying at her feet, scratching. Maybe he got a flea.
Maybe. So you're saying Emily is our noun,
That's right.
reads is our verb.
That's right. Now, there's another noun in that first part of the sentence.
Is it story?
It is. Now we have the rest of the sentence that says Clifford scratches. But because each of these could be a sentence by themselves, but we made it into one complete sentence, we have to show that this part could stand by itself and this could by putting a semicolon in between.
Okay, so this is a semicolon.
That's
So
right.
the semicolon, let me get it straight, Miss Jessica, because I'm your student just like they are out there. Semicolon separates two complete thoughts.
Yes,
Okay, that means a subject and a verb.
that's right.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Okay, so what else we got? We got Clifford is a noun.
And where's your verb?
Okay, Strachan.
That's correct.
All right.
Now, punctuation, we talked about. Capitalization, we haven't in our sentence. We always start each sentence with a capital letter. E in Emily is capitalized. It would be capitalized anyway because it's her name. It's a proper noun. But you notice our other proper noun is in the middle of a sentence and we capitalize that.
So every person's name must be capitalized. Remember that, boys and girls. Miss Jessica, if you have a so this sentence, let's go to the second one.
Our dog is Clifford. And we're just making a statement. We're not excited. We're not asking a question. So we end it with a period.
All right, here's our pronoun, which is like a
That would
Noun.
be used as an adjective.
oh. So that pronoun can be used as an adjective
Because it's telling whose
about
dog.
the dog.
That's right. Whose dog? Our dog. We could have the dog is Clifford.
Wow, boys and girls. Our would be adjective, dog would be the noun, is would be the verb, Clifford would be
A noun as
another
well.
noun.
Yes.
So here you go, boys and girls. You're learning just like I am. All right. He barks loudly.
And you say that not like he barks loudly, but
He barks loudly.
That's right, because we have an exclamation point.
Yeah, that's right.
That's showing excitement.
Okay.
So you best get a little oomph in that.
All right, great. He would be our pronoun,
That's correct.
which happens to be the subject of the sentence. Barks would be the verb. And loudly, one of my favorite parts of the speech, adverb.
That's right. It's modifying how he barks. He's not barking softly, he's barking loudly.
So, and a modifier, like we learned with Miss Jessica earlier, describes what the verb is doing. So I love that. Thank you, Miss Jessica.
When Emily Elizabeth sings, comma, he howls. Now, when Emily Elizabeth sings, it's not really a complete sentence.
They call that
It would be a phrase
a phrase. That's what I
or a
thought.
clause.
Or a clause.
And he howls is complete. So that could be a sentence by itself.
Because it has a subject and a verb.
But this cannot.
Because it only has,
Well, it has a subject and a verb, but because we started with when, something more needs to be added.
gotcha.
So we added more,
By putting a comma.
but we put a comma there to let us know that we needed to add something more.
All right, and our last sentence. What color is Clifford? All right, you got a question mark because it starts with what. But color is still our noun. Is is still our verb. Clifford is our noun. And there is our question mark.
That's right.
And you know the answer to that question, boys and girls. What is it?
Red.
Miss Jessica, we've learned a lot again. I'm so excited. We learned about semicolons, colons, periods, commas, exclamation marks, question marks. Thank you, Miss Jessica.
Oh, you are welcome.
All right, boys and girls. See you later.
Bye-bye.
So glad you shared your day.